Hi there, welcome to day one of how to get great speaking gigs. So today we're going to talk about the foundation of great speaking and really becoming a thought leader. And the reason you need to have this is because meeting organizers, event organizers, unless they know what you stand for, what your core powerful message is, and in particular, how you serve with that message, how you change people's lives, how you change audience members' lives, they don't know how to know how or when to bring you in to serve their audience. Now, this may seem very simple, but I'll tell you, it is the most common issue I see, and that often many of my clients come to me with. They have a general idea of what they want to talk about. They have some things they care about that are within a broad topic area, and they're often crafting talks that are quite different. Yes, they're all within the area of nutrition overall, or they're all within the area of, entrepreneurship, but that is not enough for a meeting organizer or event organizer to say, "Ooh, you're the one that our audience needs to hear from." So we have to get this much clearer for you. What is the stand you take? And then for whom are you taking that stand? So those are the two things we're going to cover today. So the first part of this is, I want you to come with me on this through this little exercise. So if you would close your eyes and imagine that you're in a little town. And in this town, the streets are full of people. And the people are talking to each other and frustrated and scared, and there's a lot of chaos. And you're standing among them and you're listening to what they're saying and you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, I could totally help them. I mean, this is my area of expertise. Those are the lessons I already learned, and now I can tell them about those lessons. I've helped other people resolve this." But you can't reach them because they're all talking to each other and nobody's listening to anyone else. And even if you could talk to the few people around you, it just wouldn't reach enough people. So you're looking around trying to figure out how to solve this, and you see a building. And against this building is a ladder, and the rooftop is relatively flat. So you run over to that building, you climb the ladder, and you get on the edge of that rooftop and you say, "Listen to me, beautiful people. Here is what I need you to know to make your lives better." What would you say? What do you want to shout from the rooftops? And then the second part of that is, who is on those streets? Who are the people that you can best serve with this message? And this is an important second part of this inquiry, because the way you would speak to streets full of college students, let's say they're first-year college students, and you are a nutritionist, and you want them to know that eating healthy is actually going to help them get what they want in their lives, but they don't know that because they're struggling to just figure out how to feed themselves because they're first year away from school, right? So the thing you're going to shout from the rooftop is very different for them than it would be, let's say you've got streets full of athletes, or streets full of parents, right? You're going to say different things. For the athletes, you might say, "Hey, athletes, I know you want to perform at your highest level in your game, but you don't have time to cook elaborate meals. Hey, parents, I know that you want to be present with your kids and you want to feed them really well, and you also want to eat healthy yourself, but you don't have a lot of time," right? So you're going to just call out in different ways. Really important that you understand both. It's also going to be very important when we get to lesson 3, when we talk about who your audiences are, because you're going to search out different kinds of events, right? But we'll stay right here for now. So there's a worksheet here. Work through that worksheet. Take the time to get on paper your answer to the two parts of this inquiry. First, what is the stand you take? What's your rooftop message? And then second, who is on those streets? And then tomorrow we're going to talk about committing to serve through that stand. All right, see you then.